Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, grasshoppers. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, grasshoppers. Did not realize I had an echo there in the background. Hopefully we have nipped that one in the bud. Hopefully that came out okay with the echo in the background. That's not good. Maybe it worked out well for the music though. Looking a little dark here. Turn up the lighting just a little bit. Marina Saito. Let's check out Mr. P. Junior Benitez. Let's go with that. Uh-oh. An exchange just fell by the wayside. Ursus, how did you get into this position? Ah, he did not see the threat of knight c4. He guarded this pawn not with b3, but with c3. Causing a bit of trouble. Rook to the 7th, quickly. A little cloudy outside, matching the keep bothering some pawns, folks. We don't have much of a choice here, by the way. Not entirely sure that's the pawn we want to bother, but okay. And why move it to the side when we could have moved it to the center? Moving it to the center would have... But this is just enough counterplay. It looks as though there's just enough counterplay. A little bit of a pin. A little bit of aggravation. Is the rook trapped with knight b2? Knight b2, king to d5, king e4, rook check. I guess it was not trapped. Ruh-roh. Problematic situation. How do we escape? We have two ways of escaping. I'm not sure if that's the way I would have escaped. I need to keep those pawns. And our king is on a dark square. So perhaps this will work out. Bishop. Mating net. Mating net. Need to move over. You have to think about your own personal safety here first. No! You wanted f5. Honestly, you don't want to trade rooks. You do not want to trade rooks. Oh, I see. Now we know. Not sure we can achieve a stalemate on that side of the board. Pawns are frozen. You don't even need to do that. You could probably have used that time more usefully moving a pawn on the queen side, but have a good guy, you're gonna go far. Alright, we have not checked our stats on what we need. H3, H4, and I don't think we need A4 as much anymore. But let's get H4 in while we're at it. Interesting. Well, with the knight on c6, we have a very interesting Queen's Gambit accepted. Da-da, da-da, da. That's a piece. And why move the same piece twice in the opening? Play with the pieces that you have until they're gone, and then bring out another one and play with that one until it's gone. Quantex. By the way, for those of you who think my first move disrespectful, I am merely following a relative personal GTO strategy. Alright, we're up a pizza. Is that knight going anywhere? I don't think so. Is that bishop going anywhere? We think not. Or that bishop? So takes. Interesting. Let us decoy the queen just a little bit. Well, there was an interesting option of check and knight to g4, queen to h4, but queen to h5 may have cut that plan just a little bit short. Let's move over. Oh, that wasn't such a wise idea. He's trading pieces. No, I don't want you to trade pieces. Do I? Uh-oh, I gave back the pizza.
Tell me if you love me or not, love me or not, love me or not. Up at the house on you, am I lucky or not, lucky or not?
Who's attacking whom here?
You gotta tell me if you love me or not, love me or not, love me or not. Been wishing for you, am I lucky or not, lucky or not, lucky or not? Ooh, 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 been wishing for you. Oh, trying to do what I was do. Ooh, 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 ooh.
Prepare the doubling. That might have been a mouse slip, but queen h5, rook a5. It was just getting worser and worser. My apologies for Alright, let's take a quick peek at what we need. Is there a threat? Bishop check? I guess safety is the better part of anything. I would have probably just played my rook over. Black has the control of the open file. The whole purpose would be to keep this pawn protected so we can recapture with the rook, I guess. Alright, rook to the 7th. Anyone? It is time. Force some more exchanges. Batten down the hatches. A little concerned about this pawn. Just a little bit concerned about this pawn. Take c6, queen to d8. Or actually check first is going to be problematic. So we might actually have a problem on our hands. That's better. Mate on G8? Well, interesting. We had rook to D8 check and queen takes C3. Queen to B7, preferably. But I imagine he's trying to avoid rook to C1 as well. Maybe that was the story.
Lorenzo
said, "Hi, John."
It looks like there's some tactical problems here with check. Right?
Lorenzo
Good morning.
Said,
Check and queen to
"Absolutely
F2.
great to see you."
Absolutely great to see you, Lauren. This pawn could be a little bit of a problem. Oh, and that pawn could be a little bit of a problem. Another pawn could be a little bit of a problem. We're outside the square. What are we thinking here, sir?
Lorenzo
No, we need to get on the other side of him.
I've got some
Oh,
good
that
news
worked.
for you. I've been playing in the Blitz Arena S on Lycus.
It
I know
worked.
you're an advocate for accountability. Been enjoying it a lot.
That's awesome. No, arenas are part of an accountability system. Black just missed winning the queen. Drelkor. He just missed winning the queen there, unfortunately. Back. Let's just take a quick peek at our Master Chess Dojo as white. We do need a number of
I
H5,
even won
H4s.
the under 2000 Blitz Arena.
Lorenzo
Nice.
Said, "First place of 400 people."
I think the thing you might be thinking of that I'm critical of, no increment. So whenever there's a 3+2 arena, I tend to prefer that. But obviously it's all about mindset. You can do well in any time control that you set your mind. That is the primary goal.
Lorenzo
Said, "I don't mind 3-0 or 3-2.
Yeah, this was today's game. Borrowing an extrapolated page from... Wow, I've played all of these H4s this month. Only 4 H4s this month? I guess it's only the 5th of the month.
Cyber Elf Elpizo
Said, "Good morning, John. The first half some time to watch before prepping for job interviews."
Good luck today, sir. We're going to return to knight f6, by the way. I believe in chipping away immediately at these centers.
Lorenzo
Said, "Also, I'm finally buckling down and learning a repertoire, not just the theoretical moves but the middle game plans, pawn structures, master game examples, etc."
Cyber Elf Elpizo
Said,
Very good.
"Thanks, I have 3 places I'm talking with today."
What field are we looking at here? I remember when I was going for a job at a service station, not that you are, but I would try to extrapolate it a little bit back then.
Cyber Elf Elpizo
Said,
Nice.
"Type jobs."
I have to choose here. You know, we're going to go with knight c6.
Lorenzo
Knight
Said,
d7 is
"My
preferable.
chess burnout finally went away. Also, good luck, Cyber Elf Elpizo."
Is it chess burnout, or is it just that we're not well-rounded enough? to be honest, I feel like you can only burn out if you don't have enough other things going on. Let's just say that I have gone through moments when I needed to finish. Let's just take advantage of this.
Said. Thanks Lauren. Chess burnout can be real. I take breaks from chess from time to time.
Lorenjuk.
Said. Yet I took a break and got back into DD, starting writing again, etc. Spent time with the fam.
Lorenjuk.
Said. Really helped Cyber Elf Elpizo.
Am I going to sack that pawn? I think so. And now, where is he headed? Where is he headed, and what does it all mean? Can we skewer him? Can we? No, we can't. We have to actually pretend like the pressure is on. He's trying to do what he wants to do.
Cyber Elf Elpizo.
Said. I would have played QB5 to discourage castling.
Chess. Yeah, this could be a problem. But he has bishop to b4, losing a piece.
Lorenjuk.
Said. It's curious your c6 pawn is almost in your own way. If it was on b6 you'd have a nice hanging pawn situation. Welp, as I type you found a tactic.
Indeed. Tactics are the heart and soul of chess. Salvation. If to say, hurry boy, she's waiting there for you.
Cyber Elf Elpizo.
Said. I thought initiative was the heart and soul of chess.
Haha, you are so mistaken. Tactics are the heart and soul of chess. Chess is 99% tactics. I switched from Taras to Tartakower at some point.
Lorenjuk.
Said.
Pawn breaks.
So the heart of soul of chess Philidor.
Yeah, but I've modernized his statement. I have very much modernized his statement with pawn breaks are the soul of chess. We're just going to gang up on his weakness just a little bit. If it's not
Lorenzo.
this thing that I become.
My perspective is weaknesses are the heart and soul of chess.
Weaknesses of the heart and soul of chess, indeed. There's nothing that 100 men or more could ever do. Catch the rays down in Africa. When you're starting out, I don't believe in the C3 Sicilian. Protecting yourself from theory, gravitating towards certain structures, trying to learn only certain structures, I'm not a big fan of.
Philidor was an exceptionally strong player, but I like gambits too much.
Need to do some maintenance on my chair. Little squeaky. Time to dig out the WD-40. Nothing that a good amount of WD-40 can't fix. You know, I haven't looked at Philidor enough. I'm going to have to actually do a collection of Philidor's wins.
Arguing about the heart and soul of chess is a lot like arguing about what the heart and soul of a burrito is. You need everything on a burrito. You lose one thing and all you've got is a horrible burrito.
Indeed. Indeed. I've seen people try to eat burritos without the cream cheese. It's just not the same. For those of you who didn't know, the next move was going to be Rook F3 in that last game.
Said. Gotta get the extra jalapenos.
Lorenzo.
Said.
This is a tedious game.
The extra spicy sauce.
Oh no! That could have been a blunder, but he's down a pawn after all. That knight is no man's land right now. Why is white aiming for a draw? Because they're lower rated, I guess. Might have been a good chance for, uh-oh. This is definitely trouble. H-pawn is queening, ladies and gentlemen. The H-pawn is queening. No! Yeah, there's a small problem here. Can we demonstrate some drawing technique? No! You needed to play your queen to e5 and get your queen to b8, because now we have all of those drawing possibilities, right? Yes, he's doing the right thing. Move the king closer. Just move the king closer. Put your queen on c8 if the pawn moves forward. King closer. Put your queen on a8 if the pawn moves forward. It's become very problematic here. Pretty. Fine, now we have to go with the old technique of queen c5, queen b5, and then bring our king in. Can't believe that white won this down a pawn through some very determined knight maneuvering and king maneuvering. What happened to our performance ratio? Let's check our Lichess opponent form. Let's just check our stats real quick. So we're at 85, 85, 100, 106. Right now we need G3, H3, A4, and B4. And H4. b4 and h4 are perennially going to be in the bottom. But 15 games with either of those, I don't know. And as black, I have a long ways to go to catch up with c5 and e5. Maybe I should be answering with e5. Or perhaps at least the French. I haven't played as many Frenches as I have Alekhines defenses. Alright, Pillsbury. Let's go with the French.
Cyber Elf Elpizo
said. One could also say that square control is the heart and soul of chess.
Indeed. Are meant to be. Yeah, we tempted him. Oh no! Oh no, ladies and gentlemen. Oh no. Well, we did get him out of his funk. Falling in love. And we got a weakness on d3. So the pawn is going to have to take. Well, the pawn didn't take. You gats! How can we maneuver our way to a better square?
Cyber Elf Elpizo
said. I recall someone trying to prepare to play against Petrosyan and his coach told him it was hopeless because Petrosyan would get a death grip on e5, spread the control to the rest of the board and strange him like a constrictor snake.
And strangle him like a constrictor snake, eh? Yeah, this was a wasted move. Possibly, probably, a wasted move. And now we need to stay on this diagonal. It's a bummer. Takes. Fine. I am trying to get too fancy here. Desperadoing. Knight e7, queen e7, knight d1. It would be so nice. And now
Cyber Elf Elpizo
said. I also recall someone saying that if you were playing Petrosyan and he ever sacrificed a piece you should resign.
Where did you read that? My favorite Petrosian quote or compliment was Bobby Fischer's
said.
Petrosian snuffs out good moves. 20, but Vinnick? I believe it.
Lorenjuk
said. I think the quote is if Tal sacrifices a piece, take it and work out why it's bad after. If Petrosyan sacrifices a piece, you should resign.
and bring back all of those happy days. Put your troubles down. It's time to celebrate. Let love shine, and you will find, oh yeah, a day to come together to release the pressure. We need a holiday.
Can I vacate this area? Yeah, I guess we have to.
Took some time to celebrate. Come on.
Celebrate. He has such a good record against me that I cannot fool around with him.
Mad Geek Chess.
Said. Master Chess Dojo, I just learned about Fargo ratings guy at poker spot 597. How good is that?
Mad Geek Chess.
Said. And remind me Arakito's full name, I want to look him up.
Do I wish to do this? This is definitely going to be a draw at this stage. Can I? I can't fool around. I cannot fool around with him.
Can this be true? Tell me, can this be real? How can I put into words what I feel? My life was complete. I thought I was whole. Why do I feel like I'm losing control? Never thought that love could feel like this.
Fair enough. 5:53. Do I have time for one more? It's tight. It's very, 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 very tight. Who do we have? I know that the well-heeled king is on vacation, a well-deserved vacation.
Apparently Ruben Fine once said, I'd rather have a pawn than a finger, to which Roman Jinzikashvili replied, it all depends which pawn and which finger.
It does. Roman was very wise that way. With you. Now we have the French Bishop Chess Cast. Another episode will be coming out hopefully next week. Those are the links in case you don't already have them. And if you haven't subscribed to YouTube,
Master Chess Dojo, you see my question about pool Fargo ratings.
whoa, 1 second here.
Cyber Elf Elpizo.
Said.
I don't know
Roman
Arakito's
is a
full
very
name,
interesting
but I know that he is close to 700. Mad Quick Chess in the house. Let's just make sure that he gets a bit of recognition. It's been a while. How are you, Andrew?
Mad Geek Chess.
I've never found out his real name, but I could probably
Cyber
find
Elf
out his
Elpizo,
real
a
name.
plenty impressive guy.
There is an app called FargoRate.com. Or Fargo Rate. There's a Fargo Rate app, and I believe that you can look it up, but the ads on the website are absolutely atrocious. Drillcore. Here we go. And we're off.
Mad Geek Chess.
Said. Master Chess Dojo, I don't need the app, one simply looked in the website, no issues with ads.
But I assume that his first name might begin with Eric, obviously.
Mad Geek Chess.
Drillcore.
I looked up Marvin from Poker Yugo Paul and wished to look up Arakito.
I mean, you might message him. I believe it's the same name. Now we're reaching a queen's pawn opening.
It's a miracle. Your love is like a river, peaceful and deep. Your soul is like
What in the world, folks? Alright. How do we gambit thee? Let me count the ways.
Said. Cyber Elf Elphazo craziest story I have witnessed was Roman giving 5 to 1 minute odds and allowing you to name square you wanted to be mated on.
What about Tony in the park? Do you remember Tony in the park? Uh-oh, this is going to be a little bit, hopefully, devastating. Hopefully devastating. With a bit of a pawn fork at the end.
the club isn't the best place to find a lover, so the bar is where I go. Me and my friends at the table doing shots, drinking fast, and then we talk slow.
Yes, yes.
Come over and start up a conversation with just me, and trust me,
Time to hunker down, folks.
take my hand, stop a Van Man on the jukebox, and then we start to dance. Now I'm singing like, girl, you know I want your
Maybe queen to b3 was better.
for somebody like me. Come on now, follow
Maybe queen to b3 was
Mad
better.
Geek Chess.
don't mind me.
Said. Remind me Tony have vague recollection.
Tony had a hat in Washington Square Park, and he would always gamble with Roman, and Roman had this, what was the right word? He had this name the square upon which I checkmate you routine going. It was quite impressive. And now for something completely different. Can I? I don't know. I really do need to trade some stuff, though.
We talk for hours and hours about the sweet and sour and how your family is doing okay. Leaving, getting the taxi, the kiss in the backseat, tell the driver make the radio play. And I'm singing like, girl, you know I want your love. Your love was handmade for somebody
Like me.
Come on now, follow my lead.
Come on now, that's it, me.
Let's not talk too much. Grab on my waist and put that
Last chance.
come on now, follow my lead. Come on now.
Last chance to grab a pawn.
Lorenzo.
Said.
Whoop, he didn't grab a pawn.
Do all your games get so chaotic it's like you're an avatar of Shiva or something?
I'm in love with your body. Last night you were in my room, and now my bedsheets smell like you. Every day discovering something brand new.
I don't know that my games are that chaotic.
I'm in love with your body.
And now for something completely different. Takes, 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 takes.
Come on, be my baby.
Can I?
Come on, be my baby. Come on, be my baby.
I'm after his queen. We will see what happens here.
Come on, be my baby. Come on, be my baby. Come on, be my baby. Come on, be my baby.
Must take the free pawns when they give them.
My heart is falling too. I'm in love with your body. And last night you were in my room, and now my bedsheets smell like you. Every day discovering
And now,
I'm in love with your body. Come on, be my baby. Come on. I'm in love with your body. I'm in love with your body. I'm in love with your body. Every day discovering something.
where is the queen going?
I'm in love with the shape
To that square? It's tough, right? We really do need to trade. Trade, 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 trade. Wow. That was weird. Fine. It looks a little scary, I admit. Can I get there from here? Always trying to gain some time, folks. Always trying to gain some time. My games are not that chaotic. I resemble that remark. So what is the story here? Here, there, and yonder? Darn it. What is going on here? I don't see it.
Said. Apologies, didn't he mean offense?
Cyber Elf Elpizo.
Said. Lorenzo 33, if you think his games are chaotic, I'd hate to see what you have to say about mine, as I play much less conventionally.
Lorenzo.
Said. Cyber Elf Elpizo ID probably faint.
Trying to show a bit of Technique, you know? Just trying to show a little bit of Technique. Alright, folks. That was a successful technique display, but it was very sketchy. I'm going to have to check that one again later. But Andrew, I will check in with Eric when I get a chance.
Nice win there.
Whew. I used to know how to play chess, believe it or not. At one time, I used to know how to play chess.
Sorry again, John. Didn't he mean anything mean when I said chaotic?
What are you trying to say? What are you trying to say that you're sorry? My games are chaotic. What are you trying to say? He's trying to say my games are not chaotic? One person, Farhad, has the option to catch up with me, but it doesn't look like he's going to succeed. So I'm quite happy with this turn of events. Uh-oh, 6:05. No, I must run. I'm going to throw in the thing. Thank you, everyone, for being here. Cheers and ciao. If you've not checked out the YouTube, I apologize for my GTO. If you've not checked out the YouTube, please do so. A new episode of the French Bishop Chesscast should be coming out next week.
Lorenzo.
Please check it out and follow and subscribe.
I genuinely upset ya, haha.
No,
Lorenzo.
Said.
not at all.
Take care.
Yes, indeed. Are we going to demonstrate proper technique with the king going to f2 after king h3? King f2. Bishop e3. Boo. I was hoping for a... I did manage to finish in third place. Thank you everyone for being here. I am going to be late if I don't boogie within 4 minutes. This could be dangerous. Cheers and ciao everyone. Please enjoy Rogan. I really have to run. I won't be able to stay long. Cheers and ciao. Mad Quick Chess. Thank you for being here.